Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the L&M hardware number WS2020 in a 26D finish. This is a wall stop with a hook, or it's a hold open version of a baseboard mounted doorstop is what it is. A heavy piece of solid brass is what this is. Okay. There's probably nothing in this that is ferrous. It's probably all brass. No evidence of a steel pin holding that rubber tip in, so I'm going to say all brass. Fairly nice, elegant look. A little sharp lines here. And it would certainly be considered heavy duty. Now let's get the tape measure and go over the dimensional properties of this. And of course there is the door portion of the hold open, which we'll go over a little bit more in a moment. The base diameter of the holder, 2 5/16. Overall projection of the unit, about 3.5, as you can see. Back to about 2.5 inch to where the holder is going to engage, and that is also all brass. Well, there is a pin in there, a rolled pin, that's likely steel, but that's certainly cast brass. You can tell from the sort of texture that's on the back side of that material that that's certainly brass. We'll have this raised area for the rubberized portion of the wall stop to make contact with. That hook is obviously going to be there. So certainly a manual holder like this would be not permissible on a fire-rated door whatsoever, but would prove to be a heavy-duty and durable sort of wall-mounted design that would allow you to install it onto the wall. And one of the nice things about L&M is the hardware package. You're going to get that threaded bolt. You'll get a lead anchor, a lead expansion anchor that's there. That will make for a very secure installation. Threaded bolt, lead anchor. You'll get one screw that will be inserted here with that plastic anchor that you can see, so that when you get the installation on, you will have marked your 2 holes, you will have drilled your 2 holes, and you'll get that turned to the point where you'll then insert that screw into the already installed plastic anchor to prevent that from moving. Okay. You'll get your door portion, and the 2 remaining screws, if you were looking at the quantity, will keep this onto the door. The width of the door portion, just light on 1 inch, 15/16. Overall height, about 2 1/8. Okay, now let's take a look at the dimension of what it is when it's holding the door open. Okay, so I've assembled that. Now let's get the tape measure and check that out. Okay, so we've got that kind of hooked on where it would normally reside. Going to get the tape measure. This way it will allow you to know what kind of gap this will easily tolerate between the face of the door, which is here, and the wall. You can see you're about 4 inch. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're designing how this will work. This is not going to really tolerate any sort of odd angle very well, so you're going to have to be fairly 90-degree with that door open compared to the orientation of the stop. Heavy-duty wall-mounted design manual type door holder constructed of heavy-duty cast brass. Matching hook strike when raised engages the holder. That's this feature here. I should say here. Includes anchors, threaded stud and expansion shield for concrete applications. Projection is 3 5/8. We said it was 3.5. It's available in different finishes. Now, L&M hardware, you may know not of them whatsoever. Local Chicago guy who does trim and auxiliary hardware, and what you're going to find is this. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the price list of the material along with a link to the manufacturer's website. The price list is the easiest way to quickly and easily see the items that they stock. If you are using the generic and garden variety pieces of edge pulls, door stops, floor stops, if you're using a variety of the most common of trim and auxiliary hardware, coordinators, Dust-proof strikes they're going to have, roller bumpers, roller latches, surface bolts, wall stops, and hold open, non-hold open of all those stops, kick down door holders, nice elegant edge pulls. You're going to find that you will, if you buy L&M hardware, and I suggest you try them, you'll realize a tremendous value and maintain a very high level of quality that you might already be familiar with. They basically have the high quality value, the high quality of some trim and auxiliary hardware without the high markup of a very well-known brand. That's just the bottom line. And I think that the people at L&M would agree with every word that I just said. Figure out that you're going to use well-known company A, and then take a look at L&M and realize the cost savings and compare the two of them in your hands, and you might find it challenging to discern a difference between the two. That's just the bottom line. If you have any questions on the L&M hardware WS2020 in a satin chrome finish, manual style door holder, or any other L&M product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.